Well guys, as you can see, the garden's not as big as the previous one. I shall miss the space a little bit. I've got my fish here in temporary ponds, and roughly down about here is where I'm hoping the pond is going to go. So it'll be getting stuck into that very shortly. We're still moving one or two bits and pieces. I'm waiting for the holding tank to come for the little fish there in the small paddling pool. It's all work from here on in. The big fish are at the back there in the bigger pool, obviously. So let's get stuck in. Okay, I hope you can see what I've done there. I've marked out the pond, where the pond is actually going, and also I've put another hose down there where I'm going to have a path. But that is the main pond there, and the patio area this end. So the actual patio looks over the pond. But what I've done is just keep messing about with hose pipes till I get something I like. I've laid all the hose pipes out and just kept moving them about until I can sort of get the shape that I want. The sun's really in the wrong spot, but I hope you can see that down there. This is from the other end of the garden, from the shed. That is where the pond will be going, in that area there, and like I say, the patio area up the other end. That's the idea of it, but this is the best way to do it. Lay your hoses out and just keep moving them about until you come across the sort of shape you want for your pond. Like I say, you can also do the paths and everything, so you get a good idea of what's going on. I'm going to mark it all out with red spray, mark it all out, and then start digging footings, because I want to put the footings in. It's going to have a wall around it. I want it raised on end, and it'll be level this end, so the water roughly comes level with the patio. So it does look like the patio is actually overhanging the pond. It won't be actually, but just to give that impression. Right, I'm not sure whether you guys can see or not, but there is an actual drop on the garden. It is a lot higher in this position here than it is down the bottom there. So we will be above ground there and just underground level here by the time I've built the wall around it and got it all level. As I say, the patio, well, it's not a patio area, it's actually a breakfast area, so we can just come out and eat breakfast when it's nice and sunny. Small koi, the small fish that I've got them there now. They're out of the paddling pool and they're in the holding tank there. That's on the side there. So as from tomorrow, it will be all go, because I've had nothing but rain for over a week and I haven't been able to do anything. They're forecasting good weather, so let's hope it all gets started. Well guys, as you can see there, I'm well into digging the footings out for the wall. I've just got to get them all in there and all levelled up, and the posts in. I'm just putting the posts in to get the level on the concrete. But we are well underway now. You can actually see the shape better now. Now I've got the worst out for the footings. Okay, that's all the footings dug out now. What I have done is actually just drop a line in there so that you can actually see what sort of drop there is on the land. It's not a great deal, it's about 3 courses of brick. So as you can see, the footings this end, the posts are nearly level with the ground, but as we go round and up to the higher end and towards this end, as you can see, the posts are well down in the ground. Here's my fish in the can't see a lot because I've got a net on it, but that's in the temporary pool. I've got that running on 2 pressure filters, and after using the system that we use, I have to be honest, I'm not impressed with pressure filters. Well, you can see the water's just, it's not too bad, but it's not clear at all. So I can't wait to get mine connected up. This is the little area I've made for the holding tank. We come across here. Not sure whether you see them, the little ones are in there somewhere. I have given quite a few away, so I've got nowhere near as many as I had. Somebody really wanted to start a fish pond, so I haven't given some away, and they want to grow them from young. So there is quite a few gone out there now. I would think I've got about 50 to 60 left. As you can see, we're getting there, but I'm having to cover it down as I go. It's threatening rain any minute, so I'm trying to keep it covered down as I go. I have got around to that section there, so roughly not quite half done, but I'll keep plodding on until the rain stops it. It was horrendous trying to get the footings dug for the rain, but we're getting it in, so I must press on and get it in there. Well, I've now unfortunately run out of mixed ballast. So that's it for the day. I've got all my boards there ready in case it rains. I did take them off because the sun came out eventually, but it's still pretty wet. If it does rain, I can chuck them straight back over it again just to protect it a bit. But that's as far as I can get. I've got round to, I've done from the top there, and I've got round to here. So not much more to do, just that little section there. So I shall have to order another ton of mixed ballast and some more cement to get it finished off. As you can see at the moment, the garden looks like a bit of a disaster area. But the wife's not been too bad about it yet. I've got the new shed in and down the bottom there and painted. Lovely shed that, by the way. But that's the garden at the minute. There was just one thing I'll show you. That's this shed here. If we have a look round here, and in the shed, which is no longer a shed, this is going to be the filter house. As you can see, I've got my pro filter that side, and I've got the minor filter that side, which is doing the young ones, and the holding tank. That is up and running at the moment. There's obviously nothing in the pro filter at the moment, just the media in the bottom that was all washed. I've got my Evo 30 on the bottom there ready to be connected up. There will be a bank of switches just go above that with the timers on for my pond pump and everything else. That'll all go in just above that. I've got electric in the shed. I've just got to run a cable now down to the big shed, and I shall have electric in there eventually. But that's it for the day. That's as far as I can get, I'm afraid. Well, there you go, guys. Now you can see why my pond project is a week and a half at least behind. Rain, rain and more rain. Well guys, as you can see, the digger's started. So we're now on our way in between showers, and it's just started spitting about with rain. Don't you just love it? Okay guys, I've got a couple of layers out, shovel depth layers. So what I want to do now is just start shaping the sides so I know exactly how I'm coming down. So I'll start around there and we'll just try shaping the sides a little. Well, as you can see now, it's starting to take shape. Just done a little bit of shaping up all around the footing. So it's all coming together now. It's just a matter of getting the rest of the footing in up the other end and then digging down. It's just spitting about with rain again, so I'm not sure how much longer I'll be able to carry on. Well, that's it again for today. Here's the rain and it looks like it's setting, so I'm going to call it a day and go have a cup of tea. This is just another shower to make things worse. It's going to fill my pond up at this rate. Mind you, the fish love it. Well guys, that's really messed me up. My pond's at least 6 inches deep at the minute in water. Set me back yet again. Oh well, cup of tea. Well, as you can see, we've had a day and a half without rain, so we've really got on well. We've got the pond dug out now, it's all dug out, just a little bit more shaping up and tidying up, and I've started to fit the bottom drain. So we're really going great guns at the moment. Well guys, that's it for this video. See you in part 2. Happy ponding.